Goldie Gifts, and I just wanted to come on and give you a quick tip on how to get rid of these unsightly jog lines when you change colors. They're kind of a pet peeve of mine, but I want to show you how to get rid of those and make your work look a little bit more professional, and it's really easy to do. So let's get to it. I made a little swatch of some scrap yarn. Just did my normal color changes, nothing crazy. But you always end up with these lines. And it looks great on one side, but you always see that in one seam of the hat. You can get rid of it. Sometimes not completely, it depends, but you can at least diminish the appearance so it blends in a little bit more. So let's just say this was a hat that we finished. We just took off our machine. We noticed these unsightly lines and we want to correct it. So you're going to turn your piece inside out and expose all of your yarn tails from your color changes. And here they are. I'll put it upside down like this. Okay. So we're going to look at one at a time. And you can see the stitches. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see the stitches, they don't line up. The black stitches here, the black stitches here. So we kind of want to get them to line up a little bit. And the easiest way to do that, or that I find to do that, I think there are a few different ways, but this is the method I use. And it goes pretty quick. I just untie my knot. And this is the stitch right here that I'm going to be concentrating on, this last black stitch, or whatever color you may be using. So it's this stitch right here that I want to focus on as I'm doing this. So I'm going to take each of the yarn tails from the knot, and I'm just going to pull very slowly, and you'll see that stitch that I was looking at pops in and kind of disappears. And it brings the line more together here. So it kind of gets rid of the jog and it lines up the stitch. So you don't want to pull fast, you don't want to pull hard, and there's not a lot of slack that you're going to be pulling through. Just until that stitch disappears, and then you're going to tighten up that knot. So I'm going to do it again, because it's really that easy. I just kind of undo my knot. Sorry, I'm used to tying double knots with every knot I tie, because I do so many patterns, but I'm sure a lot of you might just do the one fasten, and then deal with it later, but so you'll have to bear with me when I untie these knots. So again, here's the stitch that I want to make sure I'm in the frame. This is the stitch I want to concentrate on. See how far off it is from the other white stitch up here. So this is the one I'm going to look at. And then I'm just going to pull the two strands until that white stitch kind of disappears. And you'll see the two white stitches line up a little bit better, or the line of white stitches line up better. And then I'm just going to secure my knot. So I'm not completely untying both right now because they're in a double knot. So I'm not untying both knots. I'm just untying the first knot, which gives me the mobility to move that and tighten that initial knot. So I'll do it again. And this is the red stitch right here that we're going to be watching and focusing on. I take my two yarn tails and I pull gently and slowly. That stitch is gone, kind of pops up, and then I secure my knot. And the red, again, it's not perfect, but the red stitch now lines up as opposed to how it didn't before. Here's the white stitch down here and the white stitch up here. As you can tell, the red stitch and red stitch line up now. So I have one more, well, I have two more. Okay, we'll do this one again. Sometimes watching it repeatedly or seeing it a few times helps. So I untie my knot and I pull slowly, watching this stitch, white stitch right here again. This one right here. And I just pull a little bit and that stitch pops up, and then I tighten up my yarn or my knot, And this is the last one. The darker yarn is probably not the best to use, but I was hoping against the white it would stick out a little bit. Here is that loop that we're looking for right here that we want to watch move. I take my 2 tails and I gently pull. It pops up, kind of gets back in line, and I fasten off my knot. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stretch, kind of set those stitches, and then we can take a look. We'll see if it pops out anywhere. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. So I'm not seeing it as obvious as it was before we fixed them. So let's see where the jog line is actually. We'll trace back our knots. So they would be right here. Sorry. There's our knots. So the jog lines that we fixed would be right here. And they blend right in. You can't see those unsightly jog lines. You might see a little tiny bit of a jog, but it's so much better. I mean, I don't think you'll get perfect, but it really makes your projects look finished, professional, and just kind of more complete, I guess. You know, you don't have that unsightly jog line. And that's really as simple as it is. I have a black and white project here that I've done. This one, let me see where the knots are. This is where the knots are. And you can't really see the jog lines on that either. So yeah, it does work. It's probably more, the jog lines are probably more visible on a contrasting yarn or on thicker stripes, but even, you know, thinner lines, you'll still see it. So this is a way to get rid of that. I hope it helps, and I hope you find these tips and my videos helpful. And if you do like it, go ahead and hit the like button and follow and subscribe and hit the notification button so you'll be made aware of any videos I have coming out. I do have a few coming up, so keep an eye out for those. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great day.